Hi, this is Amy Romeo from the jewelry making and craft blog, amyromeo.com, and on this channel I share fun and easy jewelry making and craft projects. Today in this video I'll be showing you exactly how to make these lightweight wood and macrame earrings. They're so fresh, so pretty for summer. I know you've seen them everywhere, and if you're wondering how you can get started making them, I'm going to share all of my tips and tricks with you, as well as all of my favorite supplies and materials so you can get started on them right away. If you have teenagers, this is also a great craft project for them to do over the summer. And if you just want to update your wardrobe with some trendy earrings, this is going to do the trick for you. So if you're ready to jump in, let's get started. I'm so excited to show you how quick and easy it is to make these macrame earrings. You don't need a lot of tools and materials. The macrame cord is inexpensive. You don't need a Cricut. Teenagers can do this project. This is a great summer when you're bored project, car ride project. You're gonna love these. So I'll be showing you how to use the macrame cord and some pre-cut wood shapes to create these easy earrings. The pre-cut wood shapes that I'm using are ones that I cut with my Glowforge, and I have them in my shop, and I'll link to them for you. But I wanted to let you know that you can also buy them at Michael's. You can also buy them on Etsy. Lots of different shops on Etsy have them. So it's great to support local artisans by doing that. These are the ones that you can run in and grab at Michael's. There's lots of different shapes and styles. And they also sell the macrame cord at Michael's. And they come in cute little 3-packs of coordinated colors. But I've been buying my macrame cord on Amazon because it comes in these big rolls and there are a million different colors. And you can get a lot of them if you want to be making these and selling them in your shop. So you'll need a wood finding of some kind. You'll need some macrame cord. You'll need jump rings and earring hooks. I like the 6mm size, and I'll link to these for you. You'll also want a macrame comb. This is going to help you get that nice fringe effect at the bottom of your earrings. I'll use some flat nose pliers to connect my earrings, and you'll also want some craft scissors. I really like these 4-inch curved scissors. These are great for little detail trimming when you're trimming up the edge of your fringe. And a ruler is helpful too. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how to make these earrings. For these earrings, I will be using my cut teardrop shapes, and these are the ones that I cut with my Glowforge. If you're interested in knowing how I did that, let me know in the comments so I can make a video for you on that. And I will also link to a lot of my favorite Etsy shops where they also have great wood shapes for you. So I'm going to make a pair of earrings with a little bit of each of these rainbow pastel colors. And what I did to get started is I just used my ruler and I cut 2 8-inch lengths of each color, one for each earring. I'm going to end up trimming some of this off, so if you have a particular style that you like to make where the fringes are short, then you won't need to use 8 inches. You can cut them shorter. But I'm going to go ahead and just get started by folding my cord in half like this, and you'll want to come up with sort of a system where you use the same hand and hold the earring finding in the same way every time so that your loops come out the right way. So I always take my folded end of my loop and I go down and then put the tails through the loop and just pull. And what that does is give you that nice loop here on the edge, and you want to keep your tails relatively even. Again, you're going to trim those up. So we'll just repeat that. You can make these with all the same color. You can make them alternating colors. Really, it's up to you. And you'll be amazed at how many colors this macrame cord comes in, and I will link to it for you on Amazon. I really like this because it frays nicely, which is what you want at the end for the fringe part, but it's also easy to work with when it's like this. It doesn't fall apart when you're working with it. So again, you want to always put the cord in the hole the same direction. It could be up, it could be down. It's really up to you. I like to go down so that these nice little knots are showing. So I'm just going to keep doing this. I did want to show you, you might be wondering, because this cord is so thick, If you don't like the look of the big knots, I wanted to show you a variation. And this is the green cord. What I did was I cut it into the same 8-inch lengths, but I separated the cord. So the cord actually comes apart into 4 nice little sections. So then I repeated the process that I'm doing now of looping it over and threading it through and coming through the loop, but with only one of the 4 cords. And then you get a more subtle fringe effect. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and finish threading this one and the other one, and then I will show you how to tease out the fringe and attach the earring hooks. So I've gone ahead and put all of the macrame fringe pieces on the wooden earring finding, and now I'm going to show you how to tease them out and how to trim them up so they look pretty. So the little macrame comb is great. You can use it on thicker cord, like if you're doing wall hangings, or you can use this thinner side like I do for earrings. And if you have a daughter like I do, you're going to want to brush this out just the way you brush their hair when there's some tangles. You're going to want to start at the bottom and kind of tease it out slowly. You don't want to start up here because then it'll just make a bunch of knots. So you're just going to gently sort of tease out. If you know that you want your fringe to be short in the end, then you can go ahead and trim a little bit first, just so you're not trying to tease all of this out at once. But I want to show you how it looks when it's really full. So I'm going to do it this way and then we'll trim later. So there are some people that make these and they don't even tease out the fringe. They leave the cord thick, but I think it looks kind of nice when it's very fluffy. And I've done pastel colors here, but as I said, the macrame cord comes in all different colors. These look fantastic when you use a white cord or a cream cord. Another fun thing to try would be to separate out the 4 strands of cord like I showed you earlier and do an ombre effect where you're using, you know, one of each of the strands sort of next to each other to make a really pretty ombre. So many fun things you can do with these. If you're going on a car trip, if you're trying to entertain teenagers for the summer, super easy, you know, lap car project. So this is how it looks all brushed out, which is really pretty in itself. If you wanted to, you could just trim up the edges like this and leave them long. I'm going to show you how to trim them a little bit shorter. And for the trimming in a circle or a semicircle like these are at the bottom, I'm going to use my little curved scissors. You could also draw out a template on a piece of paper if you wanted to, so that you know, sort of lay down your earring piece, figure out where you want that line to be, draw the semicircle, and then cut along that line. But I'm going to sort of eyeball it here. And curved scissors are great because you can use the curve to your advantage. The yellow strand is the center. So I'm going to try and go down to the center and then go back up a little. You'll want to use nice sharp scissors for this project. We'll see how I did. And then it's just a matter of finessing it and getting it the way you want it. So I'll come back over here, trim a little bit more. But you can see how easy this is to do. And I've seen them long, I've seen them short, I've seen them medium. There's just a million different ways. So I'm going to end up finessing the fringe a little bit more, but I do want to show you how to attach the earring hook. And to do that, I use a 6mm jump ring and a regular earring hook. The earring hook, I'm going to turn this bottom loop 90 degrees with my pliers so that the earrings will hang straight. And I have a video on how to do that if you want some more instruction and close-ups, but I'm going to do that quickly by gripping the hook with my thumb and forefinger nice and tight, gripping the loop with my pliers, and just turning. And see how that changes the direction of the loop? Then I'll open my jump ring. I like to use 2 pair of pliers to open jump rings and close jump rings. Let me see if I can get this to focus for you. There we go. So I put my pliers on one on each side and then just turn to open the jump ring. These wood findings are a little thick, so you might have to open your jump ring a little wider, and I wouldn't recommend using smaller than a 6mm jump ring or else it just won't fit on. And then I'll slide on my earring hook, making sure it's going in the right direction, and I will close it back up. So I'm going to go ahead and trim these up in a shape that I like, and I'm going to make the matching earring, and then I will show you a picture of all the earrings finished. And I just wanted to let you know, if you love earring projects, I have a lot more on my YouTube channel. I hope you will stick around and check them out. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.